remember this tone, filled with anticipation, built up as a perfect unleashing of the World Wide Web to us. 90s kids like me lined up at our school libraries to get our hands first time experience on the internet. Gradually, as personal computers and PCs, as we would popularly call it back then, reached our homes, Internet Explorer was a permanent fixture. For games to art, less research, more chatting online, Internet Explorer was indeed our first window to the world. But not anymore. Internet Explorer will be disappearing from our desktops forever. After more than 25 years, Microsoft is finally retiring the Internet Explorer. The announcement, of course, led to a massive meme fest online. Everyone seemed to be going down memory lane, so here are some key milestones in the life and times of the Microsoft Internet Explorer. The Internet Explorer was first introduced to the world in 1995 as part of an add-on package for Windows 95. It was a reworked model of Spyglass Mosaic, one of the first web browsers, and was originally part of the add-on package called Plus for Windows 95 in 1995. By 1998, Internet Explorer had become the most popular web browser, its market share also exceeding the Netscape Navigator, its biggest competitor at that time. The next big leap for IE came when it introduced JPEG and GIF in our lives. Yes, GIFs, the daddy of memes and still so prevalent in our times. A language of sorts that has now become all introduced to the world popularly by the Internet Explorer. But while the Internet Explorer was gaining massive market share, its parent company, Microsoft, came at the heart of a massive battle with the US government, with the US Department of Justice suing Microsoft for illegally thwarting competition in order to protect and extend its software monopoly. One could argue Microsoft's loss in that case opened the door to many of its competitors today, including Google and Apple. However, Internet Explorer was still a favorite amongst both enterprise users and consumers. At a point in 2003, the Explorer nabbed an approximate 95% of the worldwide browser market. No other browser till date has managed to garner that kind of support. The Explorer was also the subject of an antitrust investigation in the European Union. After an investigation, the EU forced Microsoft to offer customers the opportunity to easily download an alternative browser rather than go with the built-in Internet Explorer in 2009. Again, Microsoft's loss in the EU opened the door for its competitors, which included the likes of Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and even Opera. Remember those names? But the real downfall actually began in 2012. Amid growing competition, Internet Explorer lost its most popular browser position for the first time, and that to Google Chrome. And it didn't stop there. Over the next 4 years, it had fallen below Firefox, as well as eventually garnering a smaller market share than even Safari. By 2015, the Explorer had reached a point of no return, forcing Microsoft to roll out another Explorer called the Edge. Microsoft Edge was bundled with Windows 10, Xbox as well, spelling the end of the Internet Explorer. So basically, the retirement for Internet Explorer had been long coming. Microsoft now believes that the future of Internet lies with Microsoft Edge. And it's quite cool actually. The new Edge has a dual engine advantage that brings the web together, both the modern and legacy. Not a single browser experience, this one. Best of the past and the future comes together in Edge. It also claims that it is indeed an edgy twist over modern-day security threats as well, like phishing and malware attacks. In fact, Microsoft claims combined with the 365 security it has, Edge is more secure than even Google Chrome. A bold claim there. Today is a day of pure nostalgia, best described in this iconic ad by Microsoft, rightly called Child of the 90s.
Discs were square, desktop folders had personality. Extra storage space was just a zipper away. There was only one social network, but most of your friends died of dysentery. The only thing buzzing in your pocket was a pet. Until that died too.
We also spoke to people asking what is their most outstanding memory of the Internet Explorer.
I was 13 years old making my first email ID, and that was the first time I used Internet Explorer.
That was such a long time back. CJ, were you around at that time? You must have been running
No,
around in your nappies,
yeah, I was
probably.
in my nappies, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My first memory of Internet Explorer was actually in school when we were taught about internet and we were taught how to use internet.
My memory for Internet Explorer runs back to the time when we used to go to internet cafes to complete our projects, school material, homework, all those things.
Very pleasant memories. What I recall is of having to queue up to access our Hotmail, and there used to be a very grumpy gatekeeper.
The E symbol, I think that was synonymous with almost synonymous with the internet in the early 90s.
First experience will be definitely trying to make sure that the Explorer opens before my crush goes offline.
I just felt Internet Explorer was a tad slower than other browsers.
I thought Chrome was a little more easier, more convenient to operate, and just that's how I got into the habit.
Interesting to, you being able to dissect tech from each other is interesting.
And Internet Explorer just became boring.
Google Chrome took its place. That's it.
One day I got a notification from Google on Google search that Chrome is available. I downloaded it and the experience was great, fast, reliable. So I never looked back. Yeah, that was just that's it.
That's when I realized, CJ, that you shouldn't just click on everything that is notified to you.
Come on.
Google Chrome because I think it's fast. It's definitely faster than the Internet Explorer.
Google Chrome, because it offers much advanced features as compared to other browsers.
Right now it's Chrome, purely the ease of convenience.
Wow, I think, that goes to show you're old school. For me, it's Brave. I feel privacy is more important to me at this point of time, and clearly Chrome doesn't satisfy that criteria for me.
My go-to browser is Chrome.
It can be the next Internet Explorer because it's quite similar and it's faster, and the UI is also very simple to understand.
I would say 50-50, too early to say.
Newer things come in the market. I'm sure people do want to give it a try.
No, I don't think so.
I have used Microsoft Edge. It does not have that much of an edge at this point in time for me.
And I'm sure you have your favorite moment with the Internet Explorer as well. So just leave them in the comment below. And for now, let's bid farewell to the OG of Web 1.0 as we now know it. It's time to say goodbye, the Internet Explorer.